Hi everyone, how are you? I hope everybody will fine. Today we have a second Kahoot competition. I will share my screen. It's about English test. Please don't forget to fill in the form. I will send at the end of the activity from the Zoom chat box. I will share my screen. Are you ready? Okay, let's start. I usually take it to work, so I clean my teeth through after I have eaten my lunch. Yes, toothbrush. Second question. She for 11 days in December 1926. Fill in the blanks. Disappeared. Other question. You have borrowed such a great deal of money from me lately. I need to exact How much you owe me? Workout. Other question. Can you, the time of the next stream to menu about phrasal verbs. Yes, find out. The proud parents brought home new baby girl. There. Did you hear the story about the woman? Who is she called to tell? Teacher. They were so in their work that they didn't notice a grasshopper. Engrossed. When he woke up, he couldn't see his eyes because there was the tortoise crossing the finishing line. Believe. The idea is to keep the readers in a permanent state of so that they never know what's going on happen next. It's so fast. Researchers are also looking into the possibility of the one day launching EMEHT to Mars. Mission. When I turned for work on my first day, the hotel had already been flourishing for 5 years. Other phrasal verbs question. Apparently, she had completely forgotten that she had already eaten breakfast that day. I turned to hide my smile. Aside, my advice to you is to make your mind up before it's too late and simply take the opportunity soon. The bank manager smiled and announced that his application for a loan had been approved. 15 question. She was slowly going her mind with worry until she heard her daughter voice safe and well. Pardon. It must be at least a year since you were here. Don't worry about not getting enough support. I am with you all the way. And if you want us to follow your arguments, I suggest you if you can, the cost of travel. There's of course no substitute for visiting the country itself. Afford. At the moment, the company is doing an extensive advertising campaign with the view to new stuff. Recruiting. I think you were asking too much of that. new member of staff when you expected her to be take cost-cutting shape. Come on. As soon as the doctor looked at her, he was able to, because of her frequent headaches. Diagnose. Treatment of these particular disorders was beyond the doctor's capacity, and the patients to a specialist. Referred these questions about medical and grammar questions. He left the surgery feeling better than when he arrived because the doctor had reassured him his conditions was not serious. And the doctor took out of her bag an unusual but promised her young patient that it would not hurt her. Instrument. I must confess, I feel much better today, as I found that the medication prescribed has been effective. Under the policy of health regulation, if you decide to cancel your and not notify the surgery, you will be fined. Appointment. Before she was allowed to leave the hospital, the psychotherapist had to the extent of her mobility. Assess. And the treatment has proved very successful, but to check progress, he has to arrange to visit the doctors annually. And it is much easier to an illness than it is to cure it. prevent. Last 10 questions. Before they could start any kind of treatment, they had to write the previous hospital in order to obtain her records. After all, why should you to continue to be free and I have to give up my attitude? And the difficulty is trying to find out when the measures are coming into the effect and when they will be ratified. And the government, state prime minister was sick and tired of papers disappearing from his office. Spokesperson. I assume you paying for the repairs until the end of last year. Had been. And get tired of answering the same question every day. Do you ever? And last 3 questions. She working on that manuscript for 2 years now. Has been. I complete silence now while I try this experiment. Yes. And last 2 questions. The type of first aid that is given to an unconscious person is called yes. And the last question is oxygen, that the percentage of hemoglobin binding sites in the bloodstream occupied by oxygen is at 95%. Yes, saturation. We are looking to winners. Congress, all of you. Please don't forget to fill in the, I will send the box. I am waiting for you to fill in. And we will send your gifts to precious ebooks. I hope it will be useful activity and book. Thank you for your attention and coming. See you next competition. Please write your mail address. Okay, thank you.